Welcome back to Reforestation Nation, ladies and gents. I'm your host, Alexander Graham Markelides, and today we are at one of the most progressive areas, in my opinion, in the nation. We are with the Deputy Commissioner of Recycling and Sustainability at the New York Department of Sanitation, Bridget Anderson. Bridget, thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
thanks
phenomenal.
for coming.
This is great. So where exactly are we and why is this important?
So we are at New York City's biggest compost facility, and we take food scraps and yard waste that New Yorkers would otherwise throw away and go into a landfill, and we turn it into compost, this beautiful soil amendment that helps to reduce erosion, it helps to remediate soils, it makes our street trees grow bigger and greener. It's good stuff.
Interesting. Can we touch it?
Sure. So this is compost. So this came from yard waste, yard trimmings, and food scraps from New York City residents.
Black gold.
It's black gold. We give it away to residents where they use it in their yards. We use it on street trees. We give it to community gardens where they're growing urban farming. Residents and community groups are getting this for free. We distributed over 100,000 40-pound bags of compost this year.
So Bridget, could you show us how the sausage is made? Could you show us how it goes from what people think is waste to a product that's valuable?
Absolutely, let's go take a look.
So Bridget, where are we and what is this beautiful complex machine we're looking at?
So we're in the tent, and this is the beginning of the process. It's about 6 months from when the trucks come and deliver material for when we have finished compost. So the trucks come in here, and we scoop all the material into this machine. It's called the Tiger, and it debags any material that's bagged inside the material, gets opened up and debagged, and out of one arm comes the organic material, and out the other arm comes the bags, all the contaminants. So the idea is that we're able to take the clean, pristine, organic material, get it into the compost piles. There's still a little bit of material left that we screen out at the end. But then this stuff goes to our transfer station right here to be sent out for trash.
Amazing. All right, so what's next?
So next we'll show you actually where this material goes. It goes onto a pile called a Windrow, and then we have a machine. This is a very technical, it's all mechanical and natural. We use water, no chemicals, and we use machinery. So we'll show you a big machine called the Scarab that actually aerates the pile of food scraps and yard waste.
Awesome.
Turn it into compost.
This is great.
All right.
Okay. So what exactly is going to happen here?
So the composting process requires oxygen. It requires there's aerobic. And so the Scarab goes over the pile. This is a pile of yard waste and food waste. And it turns it so that all the parts of the food waste and the yard waste get oxygen. And then the biological organisms need that oxygen to be able to break down the material and turn it into compost.
Wow, this is a premium machine. It's going pretty fast. Here it comes, okay.
And it rides right over the top of the Windrow pile.
So as it's doing this, it's turning the oxygen back in, it's rotating it.
It's mixing the pile, making sure all the biological organisms have the oxygen that they need to create the compost.
And why is oxygen so important? I mean, I thought when things rot, isn't there such thing as anaerobic digestion?
So when it rots anaerobically, that's when methane is created.
That's when methane's created.
Right. So in landfills, it's an anaerobic environment, and methane is generated. And you can capture methane, but the composting process is aerobic. It needs oxygen.
So to reduce methane, we need to add oxygen.
Oxygen to keep it aerobic. You want to keep the system aerobic. That reduces, you can tell there's no smell. It smells good.
Right.
That if it's anaerobic, you start having a smell, and so you know that there's not enough oxygen in the system.
That's amazing. So what's the next step look like?
We want more New Yorkers to participate. We want more material. We have the ability at this site to take more material. We want to grow the program. We have additional sites in other parts of the city, and the idea is this is one thing that New Yorkers can do, that residents can do on a daily basis, that actually directly helps to fight climate change.
Climate change, huge, global warming, overwhelming, oh my God, turn the TV channel. No. One thing you can do today, if you're a New Yorker, if you're living on the island, is
take your food scraps, give them to us, set them out for composting. We'll bring it to a place like this, and we make compost and we give it back to residents. And we keep those street trees healthy. We keep our urban gardenings growing strong. It's really important. And we make a little money for the city. It's a good thing.
And over 165 drop-off locations.
Yep.
And
growing. We have more and more partners who want to have drop-off locations at their locations. There's a demand for it. We just want more New Yorkers to participate.
Look at that. So convenient.
Yeah.
New York City leading the way. Thank you, Bridget.
All right.
Glad to know you.
All right.
Thanks for watching Reforestation Nation, where we interview impact leaders about how we can scientifically thrive with nature. And as always, subscribe to stay alive by clicking here and watch more content with us right here.
Please click and subscribe.
This is Martin from 7th Generation. If there's any green guru, it's him. If he's doing it, I would do it too.
Click and subscribe.
To stay alive.
You
We'll
think
see you
they're
next
really
time.
going to do that?
I hope so.
Okay,
I don't know. We'll see.
we'll see.
All right, Martin. Thank you, sir.
Pleasure, Alex.